Hello everybody, welcome back to 3 Perfect Holes with Mashy. I am Mashy, I am one of the hosts of Between Two Biomes, and this is on my channel where I take a look at a particular GSPro course and choose 3 holes that I think are just exceptional holes, both for how they look, but also how they play. And I've done a couple of these so far, and feedback's been really positive. Do me a favor, if you like these, please subscribe and hit the notification icon so you know when I release another one. And today I am going to take a look at a course that is I'm a big fan of. This is a course that is a great, fantastic course. Many of you guys that have been around GSPro for a while will I think, agree. And created by a friend of mine who is a really great designer, really one of the best designers out there. So without further ado, let's jump into my 3 favorite holes at Paynes Valley. So for those that don't know, Paynes Valley is Tiger's course. This is the Tiger course, TGR. His design firm created this over in the Ozarks. It is absolutely a fantastic course. If you are new to GSPro or new to golf and are looking for a course to play, highly recommend this one. Big, wide fairways, fun elevation changes, not too much trouble, but some trouble. If you're a really good golfer or a long hitter, I also recommend this one. Long off the back tees, the Tiger tees. And there are from some of the shots, some pretty tricky shots with some water or rocks or creeks to carry over. So in my opinion, this course has a little bit of everything for everybody, which is kind of a rarity in some of the courses these days. So highly recommend Paynes Valley. Add to the fact that Runpuddrun, my friend, and probably one of the best course designers in GSPro, put his heart and soul into this. I don't remember the date this course was released, but it is holding up with some of the top courses out there. So without further ado, let's jump in and look at my 3 favorite holes at Paynes Valley. So I should have my GSPro up right now. You guys can see this. And what I am going to start with, my first favorite hole, it's not number 1, but I wanted to show the tee from number 1. Love the tee markers. Love the tee markers and the tee plates that have the yardages on it. I am back on the Tiger tee, the very back tees here, and you can see he's done the Ozarks, the hills, the trees. It's just an absolutely fantastic looking course. My first favorite hole I'm going to go to is hole 4. Hole 4, in my opinion, is one heck of a par 5. Okay, this hole, big elevation changes, 20 yards down, 540 from the back tees. If you actually play it from a more normal tee, you take 50 yards off, you can get inside 500 yards from the blue tees, or the 1 tee forward or 2 tees forward. You can get inside 500 yards in a par 5 with a 20-yard down elevation. Makes this a really actually reachable par 5 for most hitters. So first shot would be to hit it, a good 250 or 240, 250 to this spot on the mini map. I'll make this bigger so you can see. To this spot on the mini map. So from the back tees, it's going to be to about here, 250, 260. Now remember, you're coming downhill, so you're going to get some extra roll out of it, and your ball's going to go a little further. If you're forward a tee and you're up here on this tee right here, you're going to be able to carry to, and I know this says 390, but I'm on the back tee, but your 250, 260 shot's going to go to here, and it's going to leave you, it says 300 in, but you've got about a 15, almost 20 yard down elevation from that shot, and I'll show you that in a second. So what we're going to do is fly down and take a quick look. So the first thing to do is first tee, nice tee shot. You've got a wide open fairway, lots and lots of room, couple of bunkers though in the landing area, so don't push it too far right. This bunker on the left is pretty far left, So, you know, really good, solid players, 250T with the down elevation can leave you somewhere in this area here. Longer hitters are going to get it on this down slope and have a really good chance to get it down to maybe right about here at the 300-yard mark, which is going to leave you a downhill, as you can see, a pretty severe downhill shot. Two ways to play this, okay? Safe shot, take an iron. You can take a short iron and lay it up over here to the short side of the fairway, which is a really not bad shot at all. Leave yourself inside 80 yards. You can leave it down here to the bottom. Don't go too far. You can roll into the rough or even to the lake. So you want to land it a little short and let it roll down. And this will leave yourself just a nice little 60, 70 yard shot right to the green on par 3. Boom, you're on 3, 2 putt, take your par. Longer hitters that want to go for it down the hill, as you can see the elevation back down the hill, you can actually go for the green, go to the right side. Left is trouble with the water, bailouts on the right. Or if you just leave it up here, now you've got a nice little 30, 20, 25 yard pitch down to the green. Land it short. Everything runs down to the water. Everything hits here and runs down to the water and down to the sand. So the chip shot from here is going to be to up here. Let it hit, let it run down. And then boom, you get yourself a short little putt for birdie, or if you're lucky, eagle on the number 4 par 5 at Paynes Valley. So that's my first favorite hole. My second favorite hole that I absolutely love is number 16. This is a challenging par 3. You've got everything slopes from right to left. Everything goes down to the water. Beautiful layout, trees, hills in the background, water tower, all the rock work that's done here. So it's an absolutely stunning hole. It's just absolutely beautiful. But again, if you're a draw player, you got to play it out here to the right side and let it draw in. You want to land it on the upper part of this green because everything's going to slope down. If you look at the slope map on this, you can see the heat map. Everything generates down from the higher part up here down to this lower part. So the play on this one is to land it up on this right side, or you can go up over this bunker with a cut and you can cut it into the slope here, which is a really great way of playing this hole. Land it here, it kind of rolls up and the slope will stop the cut and leave yourself a nice shot. That's actually probably the preferred way to play this. Now, again, you're looking at 225, but you're downhill 25, okay? So you play this from the back tees, it's a 200-yard shot, not too bad at all. If you're playing it up a tee or two, now you're talking about 160, 170-yard shot. Very manageable with a mid-iron shot coming in. So again, it's a big risk-reward hole. The safe shot, as I said, off to the right-hand side. You can see by the slope and elevation, everything is going to kick from the right down to the left. Again, you could play it from a cut. There is a catch area here. You can play a cut and kind of go this way if you wanted to. It's a risky play. The risky play is going to leave you a ball right somewhere here that's going to roll up into the right up into the circle or be close to the gimme circle here. So that is, and you also, by the way, have the bunker. If you do go a little bit wild, catch that bunker. It's not an impossible bunker shot. There is some nice elevation out of it, but you can look at the green here. You've got a backstop. So out of this bunker, you can go a little bit long out of the bunker with a little spin, have it hit that backstop and roll back down. So another great way to play this hole. So just a really, really fantastic hole. Number 16 is my second favorite hole at Paynes Valley. My third favorite hole at Paynes Valley is going to be number 18. This is not a particularly hard hole. It is a par 5. I do love the fact that it's a par 5. There is some risk on it, and it is a long hole, 244 and uphill. So 544 and uphill. So your 544 is gonna play closer to 560. Okay, long hole for sure, especially from these Tiger tees. You can take 20 or 30 yards off, maybe even 40 yards off that if you're playing up on these forward tees right here. You'll be able to take 20 or 30 yards off from here, and you'll be able to take another 20 or 30 yards off if you're playing from here. But we're going to play it from the Tiger tees here and see. The landing area, again, 250, 260 is still going to leave you a long shot. So it's a 3-shot hole for most mortals, myself included, to get there. don't top it. You top it off the tee, there's water short. Don't pull it left. You pull it off on your second shot, you pull it left in your second shot, you will have water trouble here. So it's a risk, not really risk reward, but there is some risk on this hole. But a really good solid drive, you can play a cut or you can play a draw, it doesn't matter. This bunker is a great aim point. I always aim at this bunker. It's too long for me to get in from most of the tees. And it's a really good layup because everything will funnel from the right to the left. So I use this bunker as my aim point, try to put the ball here. I tend to play a little right to left, and I usually leave the bunker somewhere, the ball somewhere here by this mow line is usually where it goes. And that's going to leave another second shot, and we'll talk about that in a second. Now, you long hitters, you tips players, you guys who are just crush the ball, you put the ball up to here and say you pushed it a little bit right. Don't worry about these rocks. You're going to be hitting a 3 iron, a 4 iron, maybe even a 5 hybrid. You'll be able to get the loft. It's an uphill, a bit of an uphill lie right here. You'll be able to get the ball up and over these rocks, little right to left, and drop it down into either on the green or just short of the green there. For those of us playing our second shot, like I said, don't pull it. There's water. And you're going to leave your second shot. You can use a mid iron. You can use a hybrid. We can't get there in 2, so leave the 3-wood in the bag. There's no reason. Put it up here 200 yards, and you're going to leave yourself a 100-yard shot to the green. The green is protected. Ton of fun to play. You got bunkers right, you got bunkers left, and you've got water long. So you just want, short is your bailout on this hole. Land this ball on the green, you're golden. Land this ball a little short, you're golden as well. A lot of times if you land it here, it'll hit and run up, which is great. Look at the stonework. The stonework that Runpuddrun did, all the work, the waterfalls, the water on the background. There's the snack shack up here. That's over by the 19th hole, I believe. Absolutely stunning amount of work, an amazing amount of work that he put into this to give it as much realism as possible. And if you turn around and were to look back, you can take your par, if you're lucky, take your birdie, and realize you just conquered a 560-yard uphill par 5 at Paynes Valley, and walk away and just be absolutely humbled and ecstatic. Now, I will say there is technically a fourth hole that is, or fifth hole, I should say. Fourth hole, since this is the 3 perfect holes. On this course, there's a 4th hole, and it is the 19th hole. This is a separate download in GSPro. So you go, GSPro supports 18 holes. That's the 19th hole. So what you need to go do is download Paynes Valley 19th hole, and you will get this one shot. Amazing, all the rock work. Here's the snack shack we talked about. You're looking down on the 18th green right here. You can look across. This is the par 3 coming down that we just talked about right there. And it's just, this is an evening sunset here, so it just looks great. And you've got a beautiful, really fun, I want to say it's about 170-yard shot on this par 3, maybe 160. It gets shorter as you go forward, obviously. Completely protected green, island green, surrounded by water, giant trap, don't go long, and you can go play the 19th hole. So for this course, I'm going to make an exception and say I've got 4 perfect holes at Paynes Valley, and then because the 19th hole is, there it is, the Tiger Tee right here is 112. Sorry, I was a little long on my distance, 112. So 4 perfect holes at Paynes Valley. I hope you guys enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. I think it's a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. And if you like these short little videos, I got a whole list of courses that I'm looking to go do. If you have a course that you would like me to go through and find what I think are the 3 best holes and talk about how to play them or how I would play them, just let me know. Again, subscribe for me if you would, please. And I appreciate you all for watching. And if you have any questions or any comments, leave them in the chat. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.